So I heard we are trying to find a Rina Kent reading order out here. So I am here to deliver. I got you cookies, but here are all the books that you ever wrote. Oh my god! There's still more in the bottom. I could not. I can't. But this is all of it. um, I guess welcome to my channel. This is so weird, but I don't know. I'm awkward. Like, what they say. Anyways, hi. So, the Universe has three locations. We have the UK, an island in the UK, and the US. So first off, we're gonna start with the Royal Elite series, and it is in the UK. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna start off with the Royal Elite series, and this is a high school romance, bully romance, and obviously dark romance. Guys, this is such a good series to start the universe, and when I tell you I devoured them, I read them in like less than a week, I'm for sure. Like it's so good. And I'm gonna tell you the reading order, okay? So first we're gonna start with Cruel King. Make sure you start with Cruel King instead of the Deviant King. A lot of people I see like made a mistake of starting with Deviant King. No, start with Cruel King, and this is about Levi and Astrid, and yeah, they're good. They're really good. Um, Next one we have three books and one couple. So it's about Aiden and Elsa. You probably saw them all over preview page. They're really popular and they have three books. So we're gonna start with Deviant King, Steel Princess, and Twisted Kingdom. Really insane plot twist, and it has an amnesia trope. So yeah, I love them. Next we have Black Knight, and this is about Kimber and Sander. And Kimberly is actually one of the best FMC of Rina Kent. Like she is one of my favorite, and this is like friends to enemies to lovers. And the mental health rep in this book is insane. Like make sure you read your trigger warnings before diving into this book because I'm telling you, I cried. Like I cried a lot. So Black Knight. And then we have Vicious Prince, and this is Ronan and Teal, and this is probably my favorite out of the series. And when I tell you Ronan and Teal, they're just that couple. Like they are so superior. Like I love them so much. I just love them, especially Ronan. That man, I I'm speechless because he's that good. And the storyline in this book is really, really good. And it has a marriage of convenience kind of thing. And also the mental health rep in this book is really good. Make sure to check your trigger warnings because I also cried reading this book. So yeah. And then last we have Rootless Empire, and this is Cole and Silver's book. I'm telling you, guys, this book has the most insane plot twist ever. Like, I still think about it. Like, I read it 2 months ago, and I'm still in shock. Yeah. Um, I would suggest going in blind on this, but if you have any triggers, make sure to check content warnings. Um, yeah. This is the last book. Instead of reading the Royal Elite epilogue, I would suggest going straight to the two books. So this is Daddy Jonathan's books. So first we're gonna read Reign of a King and then Rise of a Queen. So Jonathan is the grandfather of Levi and Aiden King, and he has to do it. So read this one, and then read the epilogue of the Royal Elite. So that is the first series that we are gonna be reading. And after that, we're leaving the UK soil to go to America. Okay, we are now in America. So we're gonna read the Lies Duet first. So first we're gonna do all the lies and then all the truths. So this duet is about Asher and Rina. And this one is really, really interesting because it has an amnesia trope on it. Rina here woke up in the hospital and then Asher is waiting bedside saying, I'm your fiance. So, yeah, really, really good. So, Lies Duet, and then next we have Thorns Duet. So, first we're gonna read red turns and then we're gonna do black turns. So, let me tell you guys, this duet is so freaking underrated. So the first one, Red Thorns, they're still in high school, okay? And then we have a time jump to Blackthorns. So it's like, I think 7 years time jump. And when I tell you, this book, Blackthorns, lives in my head rent free. So these books are about Sebastian and Naomi. And Naomi is literally, I think, one of the only person of color in the universe. So I really love her because, Asian rep and stuff. But their story is so freaking good. It's so messy when they tell you. And this is the introduction of Rina Kent's Mafia world. So, yeah, we have the Throns Duet. Really good. Okay, now we are entering the Empire do not do it. Empire series. Why can I not say that? But we have 4 books in the entire series. And first we're gonna do Empire of Desire. So Empire of Desire here is the uncle of Sebastian from the Thorns Duet. So, and this series is like the legal world and also some mafia word here. So, first we're gonna do Empire of Desire, and Empire of Desire is an age gap romance book. And when I tell you guys, it is so delicious. Oh my god, that's the wrong word. But anyways, you get it. Like, it's so good. Anyways, we are officially entering the mafia world, like hardcore mafia world. So, okay, so we have Throne of Power and Throne of Vengeance. So the Throne Duet is about Kyle and Rai. And when I tell you guys, these two are one of my favorite duets, Rina Kent duets ever. Like, Rai is my favorite FMC. Like, probably my most favorite FMC ever. She's just so strong. And then there's Kyle. I don't know. But anyways, we first saw Rai in the Lies Duet because Rai and Reina, the FMC there, are twin sisters. And we first saw Kyle from the Royal Elite series. He is a hired assassin. He unalives people for a living. And we saw him in Jonathan's book first. And we have, actually, this is the wrong order. We have Empire of Sin next. And this is Nox and Anastasia. And when I tell you guys, this is so freaking good. This is one of my favorite. It has a one night stand trope in it, and Anastasia here is on the run from her mafia family, and Noxie here is her new boss on the firm that she is hiding and started working. So this is kind of like a workplace romance ish, mafia, and overall just really, 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 really good book and very, very spicy. So, and also we saw Nox first in the Royal Elite series. He is the twin brother of Teal from Vicious Prince. So, yeah. Okay, so third book we have Empire of Hate. When I tell you guys, this book stressed me out like so much. So the MCs here, we actually saw them on the Royal Elite series on Curl King. They first appeared there when they were in high school, but now they are grown-ups and are professionals. So this is kind of like a second chance romance book. And when I tell you, please read your content warnings because your girl bawled her eyes out. Like, I cried so much, like, it's not even funny. But yeah, Empire of Hate, Daniel and Nicole's book. And last we have Empire Plus. And Empire of Was is when I tell you guys they are peak enemies to lovers. They hate each other so much. In this book, it was delicious. It was so fun to read. So this is about Aspen and Kingsley. Kingsley is actually the dad of Gwen, the FMC from this book. So you can actually tell like this is messy because Kingsley and Nate here, the MC, they're besties. So just imagine how that went well. If that went well, it didn't. So yeah, so this is the last book. So yeah, this is the Empire series. So now we are officially, all the books just dropped on the ground. My favorite trilogy of all time, the Deception trilogy. Guys, I will never shut up about this trilogy ever. Adrian Volkov and Leah are just, they're just my favorite couple. Like the Volkov family, chef's kiss. So we have Vow of Deception, Tempted by Deception, and we have Consumed by Deception. Tempted by Deception is my favorite Rina Kent book. Like, I'm telling you guys, this is me. This is my favorite. Yeah, I told you already. It's my favorite. So this is about Adrian and Leah Volkov. When I tell you guys the plot twist in this book, I did not see it coming. It can be a little bit confusing at the first book, but just trust me, keep going because my mind was blown on how insane the plot was in these books. Like, I wish I could read it for the first time again. It's really that good, and the Volkov family is my favorite family in the universe. So, Deception trilogy, my faves. Next, we have the Monster trilogy. This is probably the most popular Rina Kent books ever. A lot of people love this book. I love them. So this is about Kirill and Sasha, and this is kind of like a Mulan retelling. So you can already tell how good it is. It's like military romance, and overall just amazing, amazingly written, like beautifully written. If Adrian and Leah didn't exist, they're probably gonna be my favorite like books and couple like in the universe. So first we're gonna read Blood of My Monster. Then we have Lies of My Monster, and the third one is Heart of My Monster. And guys, the groveling in this book, chef's kiss. So, Monster trilogy. So now that is the last book in the US soil. Now we're going back to UK, but in an island in the UK. The Legacy of God series. You probably see them all over your For You page, on Instagram, everywhere. They are the most popular books of Rina Kent, I would say. And this is probably the reason why you are wanting to read her books. So let's talk about it. And I'm going to tell you what they're about and who they are about. So first, we have God of Malice. So this is Killian and Glendon. So Killian is the son of Asher and Reyna from the Lies Duet, and Glendon is the daughter of Levi and Astrid from the Royal Elite series. This is my first Rina Kent book. And when I tell you guys, it came with a bang. The first two chapters, oh my god, it's insane. I did not see it coming. Like, it was very, very dark. And I've read a lot of dark romance books. And this is probably one of the darkest. Like, the first two chapters is probably one of the darkest books I've ever read. Like, I was hooked. So now I've read all Rina Kent books. So yeah, God of Malice here. This is a college romance. And when I tell you guys, the spice on this book is out of this world. This primal play, just so you know. And yeah, God of Malice. And then we have God of Pain. And so we have Creighton King and Annika Volkov. Creighton is actually the son of Aiden and Elsa from the Royal Elite series, and Annika Volkov is the daughter of Adrian and Leah, my faves. So this one is really good. The plot twist in here is insane. I would say this is the reason why we should, or you should, read from the beginning of Rina Kent, because the way Rina connected all of this plot in this book is just insane. Because I reread this series after I read all of her books, and it was such an experience. It was so good. So yeah, we have God of Pain, and then we have God of Wrath. This is one of my favorite Rina Kent books ever, and this is about Cecily Knight and Jeremy Volkov. Cecily is actually the daughter of Sander and Kim from the Royal Elite series, and when I tell you guys, I love this book. I devoured it. And Jeremy Volkov here, the son of Lee and Adrian, um, is one of the hottest FMC, not FMC, MC ever existed. Like, he is just that guy. He he's his dad's son. I'm telling you. So yeah, God of Wrath. And then we have God of Ruin. God of Ruin is the fourth book, and this is about Mia Sokolov and Landon King. So Landon is the son of Levi and Astrid from the Royal series, and Mia Sokolov is the daughter of Kyle and Rai from the Thorn Duet. When I'm telling you, Mia here is, she doesn't speak because of trauma, and my man Landon learned how to do sign language just so he can communicate with her. Like, so quick, so fast. He's like, I want her, I'm gonna do everything together. And my girl Mia is like, I'm bored. So, yeah. They are just that couple, and a lot of people, I feel like, have mixed reviews on this book, but I really love it. Landon King is so messy. I love him so much, Your Honor. He's that guy. So, okay, so now we have God of Fury. And God of Fury is my second favorite book in the Rina Kent universe. This is an MM book. This is the first Rina Kent MM book she's ever written, and it was written so freaking well. I am in shambles because I'm tearing up just thinking about this book because it was so good. Like, I cried so much, and their love for each other is just chef's kiss. Also, make sure to check your trigger warnings. Like, do not skip it because it's important. It's really important. Like, it's nice going in blind in books, but I feel like you should definitely check your trigger warnings in this one. So, yeah, so Nikolai and Brandon. So Brandon King is actually the twin brother of Landon King and the sister of Glyndon from God of Malice. And Nikolai Sokolov here is the brother of Mia Sokolov from God of Ruin. So yeah, this is the last book that's out. And lastly, we have God of War. And this is the cover. Gorgeous. It's coming out in June 13th. And this is about Eli King and Ava Nash. So Eli King is the son, the firstborn of Aiden and Elsa from the Royal Elite series, and Ava Nash, my girl, she's that girl, is the daughter of Silver and Cole from the Royal Elite series. You guys, the tropes just came out last week, and look at them. Are you kidding me? Marriage of convenience, amnesia trope, and praise king. I am excited for it. It's the last book in the universe, and I am in shambles. I am gonna cry. I'm probably not gonna be the same. So, but I'm excited. I actually just received the good news today that I'm still shaking. I got an arc, a physical arc. I'm getting it. Not I got. I'm getting a physical arc of God of War. So I'm very excited, and actually I'm gonna tag it on this video, my reaction of me getting the email, because I was filming when my best friend was trying to call me and telling me that to check your freaking email right now. So you're gonna see it, and it was actually like funny just looking back now. So, but yeah, that is the entire Rina Kent universe. I hope you like it. I hope this video makes sense. And if you have more questions, just comment below. And thank you for watching my first ever YouTube video. I am obsessed. Like, I cannot believe this is happening. If you want to see more, like, let me know. What do you want to see next? So, bye. Okay, my best friend has been calling me, telling me to check my freaking email because apparently something dropped and I am shaking. I'm scared. Like, what is this? Are you me? Guys, I'm getting an arc of God of War. Wow. Stop. Oh my god, I need to call her. I need to call her.